Alright, so I found out why my audio in this video sounds so weird. I am just got done videotaping it, so that's why I look the same in it. But I found out why. Alright, so the software I use and stuff to on-screen record my own screen stuff finds out that what it was doing to make it sound like this. Wait. Woman. Like you two look to sound like that? Okay, the reason why it sounds like that, it's because it's taking this microphone that I had Chris buy at a pawn shop and stuff, and I thought it would be better. It's interacting with some other type of mic that's somewhere on my computer and stuff that's making it echo like crazy. That's why I sound so weird. Found out that even with my muffler thing on here and stuff, it don't work. This microphone sounds really shitty. Just trying to record, it sounds shitty. And whatever mic I'm using now, I have no clue where this mic is, but it makes my voice clear and stuff, like I'm actually talking, like I can actually hear myself. So I'm not using this anymore. I'm going to probably delete that off my thing, because what it's doing, it cuts on sometimes. It makes my voice echo my videos. I hate that, but I found out what happens and stuff. So yeah, now I'm pissed because now I don't know what mic I have, and I just had Chris spend over $100 on this one. So don't trust pawn shop mics, and yeah, have fun watching the rest of this video. I'm mad. Hey guys, it's Destragnil, and I'm back with a minute videos. This thing, yeah. I've noticed that a lot of YouTubers are doing this, and so there's a lot of things I can pick out, so I'm just gonna do that. But this is, I threw a chair at my kid, and she died. Alright? First thing, why are you even still out and about if you killed your own kid? But alright, let's just get on with it.
Connor, Brianna isn't moving. Emma desperately yelled through the phone. You need to come now. We were just driving, and then the car,
Wait a minute. Who is this woman? Like, you two look kind of similar. Like, who is this woman? Is this your wife, dude? Like, and why does she look like she just woke up off the couch after a good night? I don't know. I'm just confused.
We crashed.
What crashed?
Our lives were perfect. My wife, Brianna, was 4 months pregnant with twins, and our 4-year-old daughter, Sapphire, was doing excellent at school. My wife and her best friend, let's call her Emma, had been friends since high school and were roommates in college. Though we didn't see her often as she lived in Europe and we lived in the US.
Goodness.
But one day, she unexpectedly came to the US to visit us.
Fucking swept around that building like, yeah, I'm sorry.
That day, I suggested that they should go out for lunch and go explore the neighborhood together. I wanted them to have some girl time together since they didn't see each other for such a long time. I enjoyed their happiness and didn't want them to be bothered. Also, this would be a great opportunity to spend some father-daughter time with Sapphire, so we agreed.
Why is that girl so awkwardly small? Like, mom's like, okay, bye, have fun. And then he's like, kill me. And the little girl's like, yeah. What the hell?
And both went our ways. Got a phone call from Emma. Connor, she yelled through the phone.
Oh.
Brianna isn't moving. You need to come now. We were just...
Oh.
Wait a minute. Who's this woman?
I was right. That woman in the car was his wife. Okay, never mind. Frick your phone. Okay. I understand now.
Driving, and then the car... We crashed.
We crashed.
I panicked and lost control.
Oh my God!
In a split second. I jumped off the bench so quick that I thought I was going to faint. The lady next to me started to panic too. She kept asking what was wrong, but I ignored her, as I could only focus on two things: getting Sapphire and driving to the hospital as soon as possible. I rushed towards the ICU with Sapphire tightly held to my chest. When I got there, I left Sapphire with Emma in the waiting room.
She's so small.
When I got to my wife's room, a man came out and asked, "Are you the husband?"
No, I'm the brother.
I was angry at him for blocking my way, but I kept my cool, realizing this was the doctor in charge. "Yes, I am. Is she okay?"
My
He
twins.
first stared at the floor,
She did.
then looked me in the eyes. He took a deep breath and said, "Your wife just passed away."
Ooh.
I don't remember what happened next, but I remember I lost control. I started to realize that I lost my wife.
And your
Forever.
twins.
My best friend, the love of my life. She would never come back. The last thing I remember from that day was holding my daughter as she fell asleep. The following day, Emma, who ended up with only some bruises on her body,
Damn, she
stayed
looks
with
rough.
Sapphire and me at our house. She would watch over Sapphire so I could get some sleep and process what happened. But my mental condition was getting worse and worse. A few months after my wife passed away, I started leaving Sapphire with Emma more and began drinking. The happy and careful father I once was.
Yeah, and that's where you lost it. That's probably where this title come from. You became an alcoholic and stuff. You lost control and stuff, and you killed your only last family member you had. I'm calling it. Yeah, I know a lot of people's going through this and stuff, but that's your first default is drinking. I just don't understand. I would be there for the little girl. Be there for your daughter! Because you're going to regret it even more, and then you're going to become more of an alcoholic, and then you go, boom. Okay.
Was gone. Soon, the drinking became an addiction that nobody except me knew about.
See?
One morning, I was having a terrible hangover. I had been up drinking till 3 a.m. I didn't remember that I was supposed to go and get groceries that day, but Emma left a note on the kitchen table saying she would take care of it. But she had no idea. She had no idea she left an alcoholic, depressed father alone with a 4-year-old girl. I had completely forgotten about Sapphire. I was drinking some coffee that morning when she walked out of her room. To be honest, I didn't even know where I was, and I couldn't think straight. Then it happened, out of instinct. I grabbed the chair next to me and threw it at her.
Whoa. Okay, you're just there sipping on some tea and, okay, coffee. Sipping on some coffee and stuff. Your daughter's like, "Daddy," and you're like, "Shut the fuck up, I haven't had my coffee." Chuck the fucking chair at her. What the hell, people? Chill. Damn. Just fucking chuck the chair at your daughter and stuff. Why, you just barely had a sip of your coffee. Damn, people with coffee they're brutal. It just, ugh.
I was so hungover that it took me a few minutes to realize who she was before I passed out onto the floor. The next thing I remember was waking up in the hospital, not knowing where I was and what happened.
You killed her daughter?
Kicked out of my house by the police, and I found a new apartment miles away. Every single day, someone would come in to make sure I wasn't drinking, but I was. My condition became worse, and I started drinking even more than I did before. I wasn't allowed to see my daughter because they considered me to be a danger to her.
Well, duh.
But the worst part? I didn't care.
Fuck you.
I didn't care about anything or anyone. It took me around 4 years to stop drinking and find joy back in my life. My improved behavior allowed me to go back to my house again to see my daughter again. I felt so sorry that I left her, and therefore I was more than happy to see her and let them see how I improved. But things turned out differently. When I arrived at the house, Sapphire wasn't there. Emma told me that Sapphire, who had been suffering from cystic fibrosis, had passed away. What? No way. My little girl? I would never forgive myself. I abandoned her, left her without a caring father while she suffered. The only thought that ran through my mind was that I failed at life.
Yeah, you did.
But here I am today. Emma moved back to Europe, and I found a new job of fostering children.
Oh.
I have experienced immense grief and guilt from what happened, but through all of it, I have managed to slowly recover and find a purpose in life. Of course, since my criminal record showed that I had hit my kid with a chair, I wasn't trusted and people were very suspicious, but I worked hard and showed people how I changed for the better.
How interesting.
What helped me the most was talking about what happened. I talked to people a lot about everything, like deep depression, and how I lost my child and the love of my life.
You lost 3 children, didn't you? Because wasn't the wife that magically has a different hair color? Wait a minute. It would probably say this was the friend. But wasn't his wife wearing this same freaking dress-looking thing?
There's a specific little girl whom I have a good relationship with, as if she were my daughter. Although it's too late, I know that I'm now committed to never drink again. My purpose in life is to always help and be there for these foster children. And I just hope that no one will ever have to experience.
He's having a cup of joe again.
That I did.
Ooh. Okay. How about we not? But I'll put a link down in the description and stuff on where to find this video and stuff. Hopefully I don't get copyrighted. I don't really understand the whole stories thing and how that works. But hopefully you guys like this and stuff. I like reacting to them. I actually got really addicted watching other people's stories and stuff. That sounds so weird. But I thought it was cool. So tell me what you think in the comments below and stuff. And make sure you subscribe and ring that bell and stuff. And I'll be back. Maybe. I don't know. But don't do bad decisions. And I'm not the one to talk. See you guys in the next video.